All right, back with some more updates on the Back in Black GTO drag and drive car build. First update here is on the front end. I was working on fitting the Fox body front suspension to the GTO here, and I needed to make a notch in the frame rail here. You can see I notched about 3 inches out of the frame rail. That's to move the K-member up to get the lower control arm sitting parallel to the ground, or maybe running downhill a little bit as it runs to the front spindle, as it should when everything's hanging loose. And so I've got that mocked up here. I'm going to end up putting about a 1 inch by 3 inch piece of rectangular tube in there between the frame rail and the top of the K-member to provide more reinforcement up in the hole up in there where I cut the notch into the frame rail, and that'll make that all solid. I can weld up around that and make sure that that's got plenty of strength there. So that's the work on the front end. Looking towards the back end here, you can see that the rear floor is out. You can see it sitting there back behind the other fender. I'll go over there and show it to you here in a second. But I got it out of the car. I went and picked up the 4-link rear frame rail from Rhodes Race Cars in Maryville, Indiana. Also got a 10-point cage from them. You can see I've got the rear frame kind of mocked up here in the car. It's probably going to go down lower into the car, probably another inch or maybe inch and a half, and then it's going to go to the back of the car, maybe an inch as well. I'll hit the button here on the angle finder. You can see I've got it squared up pretty good right now. It's showing it's right on 90 degrees on the upright there, so that's where you want it to be. The reason I want to lower it down a little bit more, you can see I'm about 11.5 inches to the lowest 4-link bolt on the bracket there, and I think I want to get that down to about 10. So that's what my goal is there, to get that down about an inch, inch and a half, and then the whole thing needs to go towards the back of the car about an inch. I need to do a little work on the tube back there at the back. It's hitting the back of the car, so I have to do a little clearancing on that. But that's what I got. You can see I got the main hoop in here. I kind of mocked it up a little bit. It's a little bit extra tall, which I asked them to do so I can make sure I got it to fit on top of the cross member. Once I got the cross member in, here's a little bit better look from what it looks like looking in from the wheel tub or area or wheel well. And we'll kind of take a look up here over the trunk, get a look back towards the front of the car, kind of see how it looks there. Again, I've just kind of got it mocked up at this point, sitting on a jack stand back here and with the frame just kind of loosely up against the back of the car. And then I'll go around here and kind of show you what the big piece of trunk looks like that came out of the car. So here's the piece that I took out. Again, it all came out in one piece. I'm guessing that's probably 150 pounds, maybe more, of weight coming out of the back end of the car, but it's all out in one piece. And you saw the frame rail is going to go back in where it was, and then eventually there'll be aluminum interior and stuff that goes back in behind that. So that's my update for this time. I'll give you an other update as we get more metal going back into the car. Thanks.